Hello, 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 humanity. It's good to be back. Good to be back. I'm still holding on to the word consistency. I'm still holding on to it, and believe me, it was pretty difficult to hold it today. It started out slipping through my hands fairly quickly this morning. I saw something very disturbing, and it almost got me off my square. I'll discuss it real quickly shortly. I want to give you this recipe because I want to make these two videos real fast because I want to try to bring you the longer one, the one that the length that I usually bring you later on tonight. I know, humanity. I didn't get a chance to bring it yesterday, so this bringing the videos night and day and night. I'm trying to get acclimated to it. Oh my God, humanity! I really wish you could see these trees. I mean, it's as if they are literally, and they've been cut up all day. It's as if they're breaking down fallacies all over the world that those that are still unaware or just haven't come into appreciation of nature. It's as if they're saying it's a fallacy to think that you can behold such beauty and just walk away and it not resonate somewhere in your internal being. And then the grass is saying, don't leave me out. Hey, look this way, look that way. We're all in this together. The human beings are not just coexisting. The beauty of nature is coexisting as well. But with that being said, humanity, now that I've given you the true report, what I did today, I made some herb bread. I got a wonderful recipe from, I think her name is Heather Price. There's four ladies that I want to bring you. I've gotten sandwich ideas from them. And then this young lady, there's actually two young ladies. I think her name is Heather Price. And then Shakayla Felice, I still haven't gotten, and Dominique A, I think. And then the other baby, the other young lady, Teresi, and I watched them all. The Heather, I just recently found her yesterday, and then Raw Food. But anyway, I'm gonna give you all of their names in their entirety, and that I'm gonna try to bring you that tonight. But anyway, she made a really wonderful bread, but I ended up not having there was one of the ingredients that she had that I didn't have. So I didn't make my original bread. I made another bread. So I'm going to give it to you real quick. So what I did was I took 1/4 cup of sunflower seed kernels, and I put that in the blender cup. I took 1/4, not quite 1/4 cup of 1/4 cup of walnuts, and I put that in the blender. I put in 1 teaspoon of black pepper. I put in 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, and I put that in the blender cup. I let that blend. I put that in the bowl. After I put that in the bowl, I put in 1 teaspoon of mustard, and then yes, I put in 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, and I put in half a teaspoon of onion soup mix, and then I poured that in the bowl. And this is my recipe being tweaked, but the original recipe called for flaxseed, and that way and put some water in, and you wouldn't have to use an egg. But that's what I didn't have. That's the ingredient that I didn't have. I have some flaxseed, a little bit. It would have been enough for the recipe, but unfortunately, it's been there for a while. So, and I didn't have time to test it. And so anyway, I just used an egg. So I put the sunflower seeds, the walnuts, the seasons. I put that in the bowl. I put in an egg. I put the mustard in, and then I put in 1/4 cup of pepper jack cheese. If you don't have pepper jack, use Colby. The pepper jack has a lot of flavor, and so I blended that together. And then if you don't, if you still have a somewhat, you shouldn't, but if you still have a somewhat crumbly mixture, add just a little bit of water. Go 1 tablespoon at a time until it almost mimics, not quite. Oh, and don't forget 1/4 cup of shredded carrots, humanity. you know what I want to say, because I had to, this is my recipe. So go in with 1 tablespoon of shredded, make sure it's shredded carrots, not the whole carrots or the chopped carrots. Make sure they're shredded. And then you blend all that up. You put that in your grease pan, preheat 375, 400, depending on your appliance. And then I went in and I did a peach and cranberry egg roll, and it was delicious, human. And it was real simple to make. All I did was I took a half a cup of frozen peaches thawed. I took 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. You can use cinnamon. Remember, the personalization, the customization is key. Use the the seasoning that you want, cinnamon or nutmeg. Just make sure it's a half a teaspoon. And when we talked about the spoons, the teaspoon is the smaller of the spoon, a tablespoon is the larger of the spoons. And then I went in with maybe 1 tablespoon of cranberries. Then I went in, if you have the monk fruit sweetener or another sweetener that's good for baking, that's no sugar, no calories. I used a fourth of a cup for that. If you find that you need it a little bit sweeter, just add maybe another tablespoon or however you want to do that. And and your baking powder, I mean not baking powder. I'm sorry. 1 pinch of salt, and you stir all that together. You take your egg wash. Your egg wash, that's just an egg. That's maybe a teaspoon of water. You blend that together. And you take your not your paintbrush. You take your pastry brush, and you go around the circumference, the edges, all over the edges of the egg roll. You put you a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon of your ingredients that's already been mixed together, and you put that straight down the middle of the egg roll. You roll from, I mean, you start at the bottom, and the length of your finger, fold that up, and then after you fold that up, go from left to right. Roll from left if you're rolling from the left. If you're not, if you're rolling from the right, roll from right to left, and then you secure the edges with your with more of your egg wash. You're going to drop that in your hot oil. You're going to see it brown instantly. Make sure you watch it, humanity, because it browns within maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. You turn it over on the other side, and you should have maybe about 5 to 7 egg rolls. You take some of your, once you take them out while they're hot, put some of your powdered, put some of the maybe a tablespoon of the sugar over all of the egg rolls, and you're good to go. Okay, now with that being said, I'm going to end this real quick. Remember what I said, humanity. I saw something really, really disturbing today, humanity. I mean, so much so to the point to where I'm just now kind of coming around, and it was something that I saw on YouTube, somebody that I follow, and it really, really bothered me, humanity, and it made me think as things unfolded. It made me think about you and I, how we can have self, mind, body, and soul, and we can let things accumulate to the point to where, we're really, I don't know if we push it to the back of our mind, or we just feel like subconsciously, if we don't handle it, if we look at it a different way other than the actuality of that thing, that it'll turn out different or it'll be different. But an accumulation is just, it just causes an abundance. It doesn't cause a lack, it causes an abundance. And I'm talking in circles, but this is the gist of what I'm trying to say. That situation, I'll just use maybe when I was up in that recliner. That didn't just start that weight, the having a shirt the size of a sheet. That didn't just start that day. That was 30 years in the making with my own hands. I'm going to say this real quick, and then I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to try to bring you at least 2 more videos, but I'm going to say this, humanity. I wonder if we do ourselves a disservice when we pay not enough attention to mind, body, and soul. And though we can get away with things not turning out not for our good for so long, eventually sometimes things they can get out of hand. And I wonder if it's a good idea if we pay attention. A part of I wonder if a part of self-care is an awareness to self, things that maybe we could do a little bit better to self, mind, body, and soul. And remember, I'm going to give you this disclaimer, and then I'm going to shut it down. I'm not talking about individuals that are brilliantly trained and have the resources to come in, and somebody is oppressing you, somebody is hurting you, they can come in and I mean get that under control within minutes. I'm not talking about clinicians that can give you tests and assessments and give you lengthy questions and get you on the other side of betterness and wellness and wholeness. Humanity, there are some of us that we've been through enough hurt and pain and suffering to where if there's anything that we can tweak just a little bit to make the remaining part of our life journey just a little bit. I wonder if it wouldn't be such a bad idea to do just that, hoping and wishing that you'll love on self, of course, loving on your brothers and sisters. Remember, we're coexisting together, and that's a wonderful thing every day, all the time. But I wonder if we can ease self in there a little bit as well, being good to mind, body, and soul. It certainly couldn't hurt. Well, I have to go, humanity. Yes, 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 yes. I stayed too long. But know this, I was thinking about you way before I got here. Even with other things on my mind, I was still thinking about our conversation. So hopefully I'll be able to come back later. Take care of yourself, humanity.